This episode, we're going to take you along on a ride to a 4x4 show and show you what goes into these things. That's good, eh? Holy. Behind the scenes. You can't video the videoer. Influenced! That would have been definitely you. The good and the bad. Get ready, it's fully filmed this weekend, bro.
Oh,
you can't swear like that.
What? I'm not an influencer.
We're going to convoy down with Nick and Adam from G-Works. Best Triton in Australia, they say. You know what you're doing?
No.
How many times have you had the strut in and out?
Once. The other side was 3 times.
Try and give you a really in-depth, behind the scenes, hopefully some stuff you're not supposed to see, look into what goes into one of these 4x4 shows.
Delicious.
Righto, we just pulled up on the side of the road here, got off the highway, wait for the convoy from G-Works. Finish a coffee here and hit the road with these guys. Hopefully we can convince Nick to stop in at Full Throttle Garage to pick up a heap of pies because they are friggin' unreal. And I think he's got some cool ideas for the show with some smoked meat and stuff as well. So yeah, look, these shows are a good time, especially with this crew. So I'll finish my coffee and we'll hit the road. You never know what you're going to see on the road. TJ and Max 79 on a trailer right in front of us. No trip down south is complete without a pull-in at Full Throttle Barbecue. These guys do some wicked pies, smoked meats, and actually have a full garage doing some cool cars. We're going to come back here, bring Lance for a look down because they do some cool stuff with it. But for now, we'll get some pies and, well, we're going to wait for the guys to turn up anyway because it's Nick's shout. Made it, lad.
Dang for it.
We're just going to talk Nick into paying now.
Shouldn't be too hard. He loves this place.
Yank tanks. Too hard to park, mate.
Way too hard.
Forgot your wallet. Typical. So which one's the one, mate?
When you think about these guys, you see some of that on the weekend. Some of their other stuff over here. The guys, their stuff is next level.
Next level?
Cocaine cowboy.
Cocaine cowboy.
It's the bee's knees.
You can't video the videoer. There's got to be an influencer joke here, Nick, surely.
Are you influencing us, mate? Look, Brent's even had his phone out. Videoing the videoer.
Well, that's lunch done. I've got a can of duck fat spray oil. Apparently I couldn't leave without buying this, so we'll give that a go at the show. It's supposed to be the bee's knees, but Full Throttle Garage, definitely worth stopping in, get something to eat, killer food, and we'll be back to check out this workshop because they've got some unreal cars in there too. So it's right up my alley, this place. I love it. Influence! Wanker! Well, we made it. I was chasing them all the way here and I beat them here. They had to stop and drop some stuff off, so silly me, but we're at Eastern Creek. We've got the racetrack behind us, the old Eastern Creek Raceway, and there's actually cars running around it at the moment. What a cool spot to have a 4x4 show. So at the actual speedway grounds here. So I'm not sure if that's where the actual drag strip is. I haven't been here for years, but hopefully there's an event on over the weekend. Go and see some street drags or something else while we're here. The boys said they've got a bit of a surprise for us, so we'll see what that is. Best Triton in Australia, they say.
That's the one. The one and only.
Fuck. Know where you're going or what? In there? Good. Sounds good. Get ready, it's fully filmed this weekend, bro. You can't swear like that.
What? I'm not an influencer.
Sam from ROH.
Adam, how are you?
Sells wheels and can put shit on someone like you wouldn't believe.
Specialty.
Got anything new for the show, mate?
Yeah, your wheels that you got on Lazarus.
You can't tell them all that yet.
Why not? It got released last night.
I don't know if that's cool or not, the ghost cam.
It's all on a throttle controller. It's sick.
I'll have to filter the comments so
The
they
best
don't
part
get
is,
picked on. So we've got the most of the cars in at the show. We're now at Adrenaline Off-Road to fit the Rogue here for Exo Gear. The Exo Gear show car that G-Work's been building. It's going to get a lift kit this afternoon and wheels and tyres. Nothing like pushing everything to the last minute. We might drop it off back at the show tonight or maybe first thing in the morning. So let's go and see if the guys know what they're doing. I'm sure Adrenaline Off-Road will be all over it, but Nick's in there trying to help, so that'll be interesting. You sure it's a good idea that you're working on this or what?
Yeah, mate.
You know what you're doing?
No.
How many times have you had the strut in and out?
Once.
Once?
Yeah. The
That's
other
what
side.
you said before.
The other side was 3 times.
At least you're honest, mate.
Yeah. So we forgot the factory spacer there. So no instructions with the kit. First time we fitted one of these kits, apparently.
So this is Hilux's answer to a lift kit.
Yes.
Toyota's answer to a lift kit for the Rogue.
Yeah,
Spacer.
Their, diff correction.
Fair enough. So the boys are fitting an Outback Armour lift kit and 33-inch tyres to the Rogue Hilux. And it's really good. It's bringing a little bit of STS Garage to this episode. With all hands on deck, a few laughs and a light-hearted approach. You got to throw it over your shoulder, mate.
STS Garage thing.
That's James in STS Garage for sure. Okay, so modern Hiluxes do not like big tyres and the wheels hitting the guard. So we're going to adjust the caster to push the wheel forward. Would I be right? We've got a yes on that. And get this wheel to fit just like factory.
100% like that.
100% like factory.
Straight from Japan.
Straight from overnight. And in true STS Garage style, we did a wheel alignment with a string line. We've only got to duck around to the show and then it'll get a proper wheel alignment right after the show. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Oh, heaps of room. Heaps of room.
Anyone would think we've done this before.
Done a good job, lad. Oh, the front's sitting now. Look. Okay, go. Right around. Fucking heaps of room, mate. A few final little tweaks on the show piece in the canopy with all the Exo Gear and the Rogue Hilux. Exo Gear show vehicle was finished out the front. Get all the lights going and crank the speakers up. Have one last beer and head back for the night, ready for the show tomorrow. Well, after a long night on the tools, at least it kept us off the beers, so we woke up fresh. First things first, off to get a nutritious breakfast for day one. So yeah, pretty much we were working on that Hilux all night, so we really didn't get to finish setting up at the show for the G-Work stand. So it was a bit of a mad rush in the morning to get that ready before the gates opened. Well, day one at the Sydney Driving Adventure Show. Day one at the Sydney site. And as the token YouTuber on the G-Work stand, you got to get out there and do the announcement every morning to put on Instagram and all the socials, just like everyone else does. And generally speaking, this 15 seconds of footage takes about half an hour to get right. It's a beautiful day to get out and check out the show. See you here. Being the Friday, they're generally not as busy a day, so it's a good opportunity to go and have a look at a few cool things. Right behind us on the stand here is a short wheelbase patrol with a Volkswagen V10 turbo diesel 2-rag motor in it. Now that is a full engine bay. They look right, eh? Say something witty on call. Can you say something witty or what? Yeah. That's it. Long day?
Show suck.
That's as dry as you'll get.
Very constructive.
Very constructive. Look, and that's the truth. Some of the days do suck at these shows, and Fridays are one of those. It was very quiet on Friday, Saturday, and especially Sunday. It really ramped up. Makes the day go fast when you're talking to good people. Finish up Friday afternoon at the show after everyone had left. Tuneworks had a dyno on their stand, and they run Mac Preston's 79 up on it, and holy shit, it really blew me away how much power this thing makes. Take my hat off to Mac Preston for how hard he drives this thing. And yeah, it's no show pony. He made some good bloody numbers. Even spun the rollers on 37s on the first pull. And as you can hear in the background, there's one person that was really quite excited about it, obviously.
When are you going to paint it?
You can't hurt my feelings. It's impossible, alright? Keep
He
trying.
doesn't have feelings.
We're not allowed to.
Comes with the job description. He doesn't have feelings, he only has deliverables.
Dinner tonight, we're off to Korean BBQ. These guys are always trying to culture me. I'm more of a steak and salad kind of guy, but it usually is a good feed. But first, a couple of quick schooners at the pub before we hit dinner. That's fucking funny. Cheers.
Boy.
Good job, good job. That would have been definitely you. Yeah, so there's an ongoing internal joke amongst this group, and when someone buys a shirt off the back of that joke, you know it's really got legs. It means a lot to me. It was friggin' funny, and just set off for a good night.
8 balls, but the finish is not scoring one.
Last, they're like, oh, it'll be taken today. Yeah, cool.
Well, day 2 at the Sydney 4-wheel drive show. Any show really. Being a Saturday, this will be heaps busier today. Yesterday being Friday, it's a bit quieter. And we definitely, well, I probably had a couple too many beers last night, but that's what it's all about, having a bit of fun. And the guys definitely hung a lot of shit on me with the custom shirt. So no, it is all in good spirits, and we're gonna have a bit of fun today. And usually really enjoy having some nice conversations with some good people. That's what I really enjoy about these shows. So cross fingers, it is busy today. It's a beautiful day. So usually that will bring people out to these shows. So there we go. And guys got more meat in the smoker. Like it's just a great atmosphere, and that's what it's all about. If you can't have fun at these things, there's no point coming. So let's see what the day brings. I'll take you along for the ride. First up in the morning again, it's time to make a bit of content. As usual, it definitely wasn't first take. And you do muck around doing these things, especially after a few beers last night. That was at least 4 takes, and we're done. One of the things that caught my eye today was this Ranger on portal axles. The engineering in this front hub was just next level. It's not a cheap kit, but the old portal axles are really starting to gain a lot of popularity, especially on a Ranger Raptor like that. The next thing that caught my eye was off-track wines. They produced wine in a can for camping. What a great idea. So me and Tim couldn't help but do a little bit of taste testing, and Megan was super excited I was going to bring you some wine home. Next up, lunch was ready. Pork belly bites out of the smoker. Like I said, we really know how to have a good time at these shows and eat bloody well. A1 diet. Good.
Delicious.
Day 2, done and dusted. That night, we headed across the road to Eastern Creek Raceway, where they had a drift event. track night and a car show, and it was a real hive of activity, and we're all car nuts, so it was right up our alley. It was a good night, and we stayed off the beers because we had a big day ahead of us next day, but also driving home in the afternoon.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me, your mind, your mind.
Welcome.
Oh, that was a good moment. It's farted out.
It's exactly what you want.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Another Macca's brekkie, and then back to Eastern Creek for the last day of the show.
You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
Day 3, last day of the show. It is a bit of rinse and repeat. Awesome, it's really overcast, so it's nice and cool, because it does get friggin' hot when you're on tarmac for 3 days. It has actually been a really fun show. Went to the drifts last night. That's right up my alley. I'm into all sorts of cars, not just 4-wheel drive, so that was a bit of fun. And like I said at the start, these shows for me are as much about having fun as just a part of this whole thing. It's the YouTube thing's a bit of a weird machine, and being an ambassador. So yeah, I have enjoyed it. Last day at the show, so see if we can meet some cool people again today and see some cool things, and just have a good time.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna.
We're on the Coke.
Coke.
Yeah,
I don't know.
cocaine cowboy.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing to say on YouTube, but anyway.
Look at Leon. I filled up with sausages.
Holy, that's full.
We're going after. We'll wait on this one.
Who snuck that in there?
It's gonna be so
What's on that? Strawberry jam or something?
strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam.
Nick just cut himself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Righto, so tickets. What have we got?
Yeah.
Tickets right there. That's just so I know that I get paid 10 cents a ticket for running Jack.
Yeah. That's pretty good. You're getting paid way more than us,
I
Sam.
just stand at the machine printing them. I'm not a service manager from a dealership or a salesman, so you're in reasonably good hands. I'm not going to berate you with a sales pitch, but I just lock it into first gear. There's 2 little black poles sticking up. That's so I know where the end of the ramp is. Right, that should end up about where our cheek is. I've got my left foot on the brake and the right foot on the throttle, so I'm running it in the torque, but it's also to stop that transition of the across. So here we go, boys. This is genuine 45. These are not.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive,
That's
hey?
cool, eh?
Holy
You can
piss.
feel that front wheels just start. If I was ugly on the throttle and snapped it, it'd bounce the fronts into the air.
Yeah.
So this is pretty freaky. You're sitting here pinned into the seat, right?
Feels like I'm lying down.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I've had a lot of people, this isn't scary because you can't see you're going to hit anything. Now I've got control of this. We're doing it back up on the ground because we don't want a battery issue. And as it goes over, and I still tell, I'm genuine, you think it's got to stop. Is it going to keep going? And it does. It just keeps rolling.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, that's good, eh? Holy piss.
Some people tell me gunshot up in Queensland, gunshot. I've done gunshot. I'm like, yeah, I've seen it on YouTube. That's a controlled crash. You know, there's no way you can stop and crawl down like this.
No, that's right.
You know, and it, like any car, whether it be on circuit racing or off-roading, you're limited by your tyre.
Yeah.
So my first thought when I started doing this, I mean, that's a serious angle. How are you going to go with engine oil?
Yep.
You know, is it going to sit there in the front of the sump or the back of the sump?
Yep.
And actually reach the pickup.
Yeah, it reached the pickup. We've done it both ways and sat the car there for 20 minutes. No oil lights, no smoke, and it's like, well, he obviously designed that pretty well. I don't know the engineering, the boss might, but
Oh, the 4JJ3.
yeah, it's like, man, that's
4J Life. I just put one in a 60 series, mate.
Did you?
I did. That will upset a lot of people, but
Mate, my old Falcon Utes there, I'm a Barra boy. It's like Barra of the world, I reckon.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
keep throwing turbo sixes and things.
thanks, buddy.
Hey, boys.
Legend.
Lovely to meet you, lads.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my.
So wrap. That's a wrap, guys.
Leave me high and dry.
That's a wrap.
You gotta say, he's more enthusiasm.
What kind of wrap?
Chicken, Caesar?
Something like that, yeah.
Sweet.
You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh.
So look, I hope that gives you a bit of an insight into what goes into these four-wheel drive shows. There's a lot of effort, time and money spent to get down there, but just as importantly, everyone has a good time, and you talk to a lot of really, really good people. It was a really good show for that. Thanks to everyone that come up and said hello, and thanks to the people that bought a shirt. It really does mean a lot to us that you support the brand and that you are willing to lay your hard-earned money down on a shirt. We don't take that lightly. We really, really do find that quite special. So I don't really know when the next show is going to be. G-Works do have one with Sharp 4x4 over in Perth. Comment below, should I go over there and hang with the guys at Sharp 4x4? I'm sure I'd have a hot time. It's something I really am considering and I'd like to do, and we could film that sort of journey as well. It's obviously a bigger effort to get over there. It's the other side of the country, as we know. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and leave it there. Don't forget, you do only live once. Get out there and enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed that. I friggin' well did. See you next time.
Alright, full disclosure on the shirt. There's a running joke here with the ROH wheels. So basically, Leon, who works at PCTA, buys a ton of wheels from ROH every month. So we've been giving them both crap about STS getting free wheels and Leon having to pay for his, but doesn't provide good content, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Sorry, Leon. But,
good is debatable, but yeah, thanks.
Influenced by the best. So that's the STS team. A phrase that's used by Adam all the time. Real men use grinders because he gets a bit jealous of our laser cutter in-house. Supported by ROH Wheels in Sydney 2024. So you should have bought a Cruiser, Leon. And then if you flip around the front, so standard Ranger owner features here. We've got the Monster Energy sticker. We've got Sea-Doo because that's what they're all for. ROH Wheels. Wheels for Leon 24. So pay full retail, mate. But these ones are for you. Adam. Unfortunately, we're going to have to put some designer's tax on this one, mate, so we want 10% of every shirt sold.
Yeah, so it's all about just hanging shit on each other and having a good time, obviously. It's all in good fun, and that shirt's probably one of the nicest things anyone's done for me for a long time.
Yeah, I think you're a bit surprised when we all ripped our jumpers off last night at dinner, but, mate, we do appreciate you guys, what you do, and it's good to have you part of the team, so...
Nothing else to say.